Hello, D-Rock here. Welcome to the channel. What you are looking at is a pass through some steep desert mountains. Around this pass is a spring, and anywhere there is water in the desert, there are and were people. So on this trip, we were out looking for a pictograph of a large yellow anthropomorphic figure. This is known as Hombre Amarillo, or Yellow Man. No doubt the rock art around this area also had something to do with the fact that there was a spring and also an easier way to get across and through the mountains. We are also searching up on the pass to see if any rock art is up there and also below along the cliff base. It is clearly evident that people have been in this specific area for a very long time. So please join us as we not only look for Hombre Amarillo, but for other images. What are we going to find today? So, like I said, we're currently looking for a pictograph called Yellow Man. And I've also been looking at this area, and I think that movement occurred. Got tall area here from the hills, and then there's this nice little saddle right here. I think a lot of movement might have gone through this area. So we're just going to kind of roam around here and see if we can find the pictograph and see if there's anything else. And then I'm wondering, there's some big boulders up in here, if there's anything art-wise on those boulders, because I think that might be a passage, an easy passage to the other side to get through this mountain range here. It would be easier just to go up and over than around and continue on down to lower elevations or wherever. So that's kind of the gist of today. Is we're out here just looking to see possible routes and if there's any more rock art and if we can find Yellow Man. So it's going to be an interesting day, but yeah, we'll see what we run into. So our plan is to start around here and then work our way around this jetting point here and then check in the saddle. And maybe we see something, maybe we don't. It's kind of a, you know, a crapshoot really, but hopefully we see some really interesting rock art. So I'm looking up right here. There seems to be a pocket with a bunch of stacked rocks. It could be a dwelling, not necessarily a dwelling, but maybe like a granary, or it could be something from cowboy era pioneers. So I don't know, we'll go up there and have a look, but I think we might be close to where we think the Yellow Man is. Wow, nothing so far. We're getting up in this cliff base now, so just gotta keep our eyes peeled. Whew. I'm not seeing anything yet. Yeah, we got some. Whoa. We've got some rock art. And let me tell you, oh, there's Yellow Man. Oh, found it. Right there. Yeah, right up in there. Yellow Man's right there. Whoa, this is some really old stuff here. Wow, he's way up there. Okay, so what we're seeing right here. I'm gonna get another camera and put it on a stick and get up there, but it's probably 15 feet above us, and you can see where this is protected area. You've got kind of like, you've got a covering here, but what's going on right here, it's ancient. I mean, it's what I'm looking at right up there. That looks like basket maker style, which I believe is, oh, look at this. Whoa, look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's incredible. Like I said, this is kind of typical of a basket maker era style, which means it's anywhere from, I don't know, 1 to 2,000 years old. It might be even older than that. Who knows? Whatever it is, it's ancient. And there's some more right around the corner we're gonna have a look at, but I want to get a stick up here and have a look at that. And just on this boulder right here, barely legible, there's a unfinished petroglyph. Obviously looks like some type of zoomorphic figure. All right, we'll try another angle here with a different camera. You can get some views. That is Yellow Man. Isn't that incredible? And when you come down slowly, you'll see the mask there. What is that? And you can also see the other paintings, the ghost-like paintings. Isn't that incredible? Look at this. Fantastic. Then just to the right of Yellow Man, you can see the carving in the rock, and it's almost weathered away. Look at that. So this is like 15 feet above me. You can see some carvings down the rock there. Back out a little bit. Absolutely incredible. All right, we got some pretty special glyphs right here. Oh, look at this. This is ancient. So there's a big concentric circle and then anthropomorphic figures right here. Look at that. Wow. How weathered that is. Look at that. And just above it is that. Incredible. So we stand back and you can get a better look at this panel here. Yeah, it's kind of got a lot going on there. All right, I'll get right up on this. See, it looks like they came through and chipped out images. That's a trip. What's going on here? Interesting. Well, that's a mystery, so lots of mysteries. Well, if this is here, then there's got to be more stuff around, so we're going to continue to walk around and see what we run into. But finding Yellow Man and the other glyphs, that was awesome, which is all up in there. All right, we're gonna head down and go have a look at that structure. So there's a spring up in here. That makes sense as to why the rock art's there. Oh, in the desert, wherever there's water, there's going to be people. All right, there it is. I'm going to crawl up in there and have a look. So we're up here looking at this, and you know what it kind of reminds me of is, if you look right there, this is a good place to lay down and have cover and stick a rifle out of. So I'm not saying that's what was happening, but if you were to lay down right here, you'd have good aim directly across, which is where those glyphs are, and there's a spring over there. So this would be a good place to lay up and ambush somebody, take some shots at them, and if they return fire, you'd be pretty safe behind these rocks here. That's the way I'm looking at it, because directly across where we were, just right up in here, there's lots of holes from bullets in the rock there. So someone probably was laying up here and shooting. I don't know if they're shooting at people or the rock, but it's definitely probably what it was used for. If I'm looking back, this would be a great spot to ambush some people trying to get up there and get some water. So we're just going to kind of walk along the cliff edge here, kind of make our way around. Maybe we can get up on top, but we're just going to also have a look and see if we run into any more rock art. All right, well, we made it to the top. Well, this cliff band at least, but as you can see, it keeps on going. But that's pretty interesting. So directly across from us is where the Yellow Man pictograph is. Yeah, there's a lot of country out here. And this is what I was talking about, sloping area. You got the high peaks this way and over here, and then this way it's just right over there. You've got an easy access over. So you come from the area over there up through the saddle, continue down, straight shot that way. We're going to walk the rim for a bit. There's another little saddle right over here. So there's this right here, and then path of least resistance kind of places. Just going to have a look and see if we run into anything over there. Like I said, there's some large boulders over there. There might be some rock art on those, but and again, there might not be anything. It's the fun of being out here. And it also might be a way down this cliff break over here. So we're gonna have a look and see what we run into. All right, we're making our way to the saddle right here, and it's pretty steep. It may just turn out to be nothing over here, but then again, there might be something. There's a couple of big boulders down here that I was originally looking at, and I mean, it is a way up and over that would be easier than, like I mentioned, getting over the big peaks. So I don't know, you never know, right? So we're about to cross over and get a view of the other side, but I was just mentioning right up here is a big rock face, and it's got the little bit of the desert varnish on it, which is that darker color, and it's facing this direction. So if people were coming this way, they could see that up there, kind of like a billboard. So we're gonna go have a look here, and then might run up there and just see if there's anything on the wall there. Easy way over right here. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. You gotta look at this view. Yeah. You could just make a straight shot through these canyons. Right down through this, up and over, and through that. That's a direct path, isn't it?
How beautiful it is.
Yeah. Yep. This is definitely the way. And as you can see, looking back, it just continues that way. That's a straight path to warmth in lower desert. Out of the canyons, up and over Easy Street here. Into the sun, man.
Is that what you call this? Is Easy Street?
Yeah, man. This is Easy Street. It's easier than crossing that.
Yeah.
So the question is there anything up here? Because that's where I'd put it. Yeah, looks like I might have struck out. Well, there might not be any glyphs up here, but it's sure a nice view, isn't it? Well, that's just part of the spirit of exploration. Sometimes you come across something and sometimes you don't. So, most of the time it's just getting out there and doing it. That's the best part about it. All right, we've had a look at some of the large boulders here and nothing. Struck out. Now here's our drop, but we can walk right down there and it's straight on out of here. So I was correct in that. This was an easy street. Like I said, you can cut a path straight up this and over without having to navigate anything crazy in the mountains there. I'm surprised we didn't find any type of rock art up in there, but I guess people would have been constantly moving through here. Well, we can search the cliff walls here. We might run into something. So we've come out and we've just been checking the base here and we haven't run into anything yet, but around the corner, not too much farther, is a huge panel. And that's actually, it's going to take us to where I made the first video for this channel about the six-fingered gods. So we're almost there, but we haven't run into anything. Booyah. We got rock art. Actually, I'm seeing glyphs I've never seen before, so this is really exciting. Right here. Wow, this is pretty cool. Just want to look at the space here. So they had something propped up here to make that carving, but what's really unique about this is the detail. It's an anthropomorphic figure. It's a very common figure, and there's extreme detail showing claws or toes and like a headdress. So get up there. All right, look at this detail. Isn't that incredible? So this is so faded right now, it's so old, but I want to show you, you can see the outline, how it dips down and then goes up and then dips down again. That's just where we were. That's right around the corner with Easy Street. Goes up to that peak and dips down again, right there. That's a map. So looking at this map, just below it is this figure right here. And this is so weathered. One thing to take into notice is look at where the head, where the ears stick out. Very interesting. And then above it is a line. And then above all that, right up there, are some really interesting glyphs. Look at that concentric circle with a figure. And then just to the right of those, well, there's some squiggles right there. But right of all that, 4 figures. Absolutely incredible. Jen just found some stuff that we just walked right by. Yep. Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah. Now look at this.
It's over here too. There's another.
Yeah, concentric circles. Oh, incredible. Concentric circles right here. There's a figure right there. This is almost faded away. It's ancient. Yeah, you could, if you're not looking hard enough, you'll walk right by some of this stuff. We might have walked by a bunch. So I was just sitting over here where our packs are. I found a granola bar real quick. And Jim was standing over here looking at the glyphs on the bottom. I happened to look up, and up here are two giant concentric circles. Okay, you can see where I'm at. All the way up there are two giant concentric circles, and I'm gonna use a different camera to really zoom in on these. All right, let's go in. Look at that. They're so high up, but look at those. Isn't that incredible? Back out a little bit. Look at that. Back way out. They're all the way up there. Absolutely incredible. Side by side. All right, we're getting into it. So we're getting close to the big panel. That's why we're starting to see things maybe. But those two concentric circles way up there are, for me anyway, the best thing I've seen all day. Is just absolutely incredible. Just seeing that way up there. I mean, you literally got to look everywhere, because they had ladders and everything built, you know, to get way up. And sometimes just walking right up on the rock, you don't see things. You have to like go down to like where Jen is, and then you'll see it. It's crazy. So we made it to the spot, the six-fingered, three-headed beast here. And this goes back to my very first video on this channel. And this spot's completely covered in glyphs all the way around. So if you really want to get a better look at this, check out that first video. It goes all the way up. But I'm gonna leave it there, folks. There you have it. It was a good day out. Thanks for watching. I got lots more content on the way. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It helps us out tremendously. See you next time. D-Rock out. Adios.